Hey guys, the Golf Yogi here for GolfersRx, bringing you your weekly dose of golf fitness. Today we've got a little different one for you. We're going to work on some balance stuff, but we're going to do it all on the ground. I've had people ask me a lot. We've done a number of videos now about balance and how to find more balance. So when we mess around with doing balance drills on the ground, one, it's building a stronger core. It's giving us a little bit more stability all the way through our body. It's kind of fun little drills that we can play just doing stuff on the ground. So I'm going to give you a simple variation and then one that you can start to move with, make it a little bit more about the core. Just try to again, work a little bit of stability into your body. Get a little bit of core work with these. They're a lot of fun to play with. And again, don't worry about how these look, guys. I promise everybody that tries these at first, you might fall out of things, you might roll out of things. It doesn't matter. Just have fun with it and play around. So we're going to start off here, guys, just sitting on the butt. These are called boats. So you can do these a number of different ways. When we're sitting, what we're going to start to try to find is a little bit of balance, just kind of balancing just above our tailbone, just below our tailbone, wherever you're going to find it. Start to rock into it, find it. You might be kind of balancing what feels like on the top of your butt. You don't want to be way back here with these trying to find this balance. So we want to sit really tall. Start to sit up nice and tall again. Bring the chest up, bring the shoulders back a little bit. You don't want to be rounding into these. Just sit really tall with these. Now, if you want to add a little bit more, we start to try to straighten the legs. That's pretty tough. You're going to feel it in the legs right away. You can also start to take these down, come right back up and turn them into a little core workout here. So these are just called high-low boats, all the way up, all the way down. And again, you can play with them, but if you're just starting to find that balance in there, right here is a great place to start and just start to work on straightening out those legs. Promise this is going to give you a big challenge here. So you are going to feel it through the core. You're going to feel a lot of other parts of the body working though. You're going to feel the quads working. You're going to feel the chest working, wanting to start to round. That's why it's important to stay nice and tall with it. Feel like that chest is broadening. Shoulders are moving back a little bit. So those are really fun to start to play with, guys. Great core workout as well. Another good one that we've got here, you can just roll it over, hands and knees. So from this tabletop, when we get into this tabletop, we want the wrists right underneath the shoulders, want the knees right underneath the hips. And to start with here, we're just going to reach back with that right foot, reach forward with that left hand. So when you reach forward, you want the thumb facing up. You don't want this palm facing down. That's just closing off the shoulder there. When we get the thumb facing up, that pulls that shoulder blade right back into its socket. And this back leg, you want to be nice and strong. Don't just let it be hanging here. Flex the toes up towards the nose, press that heel back. Again, you're going to start to find this balance here. You're going to feel it in the core. You want to keep the chest squared to the ground. Then if you want to add a little bit more to this, just going to bring that left elbow all the way into the right knee, maybe a little tap, right back up. Again, you can start to do sets of these, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 20 if you feel good doing these. So you're getting that balance work in there, and you're getting a pretty good core workout working right through here as well. So again, play around with it. Obviously, you're going to balance it out on both sides. After you do the left arm and the right leg, you're going to do the right arm and the left leg. Make sure whatever you do with these, you're going to balance every side. And then the last one that I've got for you guys, these are just called Supermans. These are great for the whole trunk. Again, the core and the bathing suit muscles isn't exactly what hits the golf ball. We need strong obliques. We need a strong back. We need a strong butt. These Supermans are some of my favorite that I do with clients. So you're going to roll over, just flat on your belly. You're going to bring the hands up just kind of like we're making goalpost arms here. Then all we're going to do is start to raise everything at the same time. If you want to feel like maybe your belly button, maybe your pelvis, maybe somewhere just in between is pressing into the ground, you're going to start to bring everything up nice and high. Maybe hold for a breath or so, right back down. Again, big lift, press through that belly button, maybe a little bit through the pelvis there. Then right back down. So these are not something that you want to go 100% your max, guys, about 70, 75%. If you want to bring these up and hold, maybe hold for 3 or 4 breaths, that's fine. And again, doesn't matter if you're just getting this high off the ground. As long as you're feeling that low back, doing a little bit of work, you're building a little bit of stability, building a little bit of strength, maybe you work up to a little bit higher. Maybe you start to do these, inhale up, exhale right back down, turn it into a little bit, almost like a reverse crunch there into the back. So these are great to do, guys, and again, doesn't take much space. You can work that balance seated. You can work it on your hands and knees, wherever you can find it there. And again, the more balance we can build into the body, we're making the whole body work with these. I don't know if you guys can tell, but just doing those few, getting a little sweaty just getting through there. So when the whole body has to work, that's where we're finding that stability. So again, don't worry about how they look. Worry about how they feel. Are you finding a little bit of balance? Are you making the core work to maintain that balance? that's going to bleed over and definitely lead to some better golf. So if you guys have any questions about these, feel free to email me, mark@thegolfyogi.com. I'm always happy to answer any questions you might have. Give these a shot, guys. Head out and play some great golf. Cheers.